This is the Bullseye Podcast.
You know, sometimes you just gotta focus and get the job done. This is Bullseye. I thrive on adversity and tumult. It's no wonder the sponsors are begging. They say, we want Bullseye, the movie. I'm trying to figure out who's going to play Bullseye in Bullseye the Movie.
Oh, wow. Well, John Candy's not around anymore. He would have been a perfect
John
choice.
Candy. I was thinking Burt Reynolds, but he died too.
Oh, you don't want
John
him.
Candy, that's an insult. Hold that fat.
He was funny. He was funny.
No,
That's
John Candy.
Yeah. I don't know. What's his
Burt
name?
Reynolds, Vincent Price, somebody like that.
Oh, okay. Someone sophisticated and suave.
Right, well, Vincent Price was far from sophisticated and suave.
You got to get someone alive, though.
Bullseye the movie. Who's going to play you? Back in the day, Ray. Who can play you?
Me. I don't know.
Robbie Benson. Robbie Benson.
Robbie Benson, the best? Yeah, that's right.
Robbie Benson.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah, that would be the guy. Yeah. I always say he shot like me and played like me, So
yes,
that was
I have that movie on DVD, the, what was the name of that movie when he was in college? And,
One-on-One.
One-on-One. One of the greatest movies.
With the older girls. I always kind of like that,
Annette O'Toole, I think, was the older woman with the red hair. Annette O'Toole.
She was hot, like the teacher, right? And he had she was.
They wanted his scholarship. Remember that? And he said, "No way."
Yeah, the coach was tough, and that was a good movie.
What do you say, with a red hot poker or something like that, or like shove it up you know where? He basically said to the coach. That's what I say all the time.
At the end, yeah, I like that.
It's my favorite one.
Yeah. That was a good one.
All right, so hey, in the dropping like flies section, another one of your boys, Paul Horning, passes away.
Oh, every show we have is
somebody's dropping.
I'm afraid
perfect timing. I go perfect timing for the show.
Tommy Heinsohn.
Who's going to croak next week? Yeah, we need somebody to croak next week.
2020. It's been. I'd hate to be a player in the '60s still alive now, because I would be thinking it's going to be me next. It's just.
Yeah. Right.
It's crazy. Yeah, he was a good player. I mean, he was a great clutch guy. His overall stats weren't great, but he was a money guy. He scored the touchdown when he wanted. He had to kick the field goals for all those most points ever. Remember that in 1960? He scored TDs and kicked the field goal and an extra point.
Oh, I didn't know that. And he's in the Hall of Fame.
I think he is. I mean,
I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame. Did he make the Hall of Fame? Let me see here. Let me look it up.
I don't know.
Here.
I mean, the intern
what do we know about Mr. Horning there? Yeah, he had his issues.
I'm going to guess yes. Yeah, he had his
Golden
issues.
Boy. The Golden Boy.
He was a gambling addict, as for what I'm gathering. They didn't talk too much about that, but he had the issue.
We all have our problems. We got
suspended from the league. We all know. But it was a lifelong issue. And usually when you have that issue, what usually happens is you don't have any money. But he
right. Well, they never made any money anyway. Those players, so.
No, later on, though, he was a business guy. I think he did okay, but who knows? You really don't know what goes on, behind the closed doors, as they say.
Right.
So
he went to Notre Dame, right? I
met him once in Green Bay.
Really?
He was behind the desk signing the autographs, with Nick, and you know how Nick is, So
right.
he got the picture. I tried to find it and post it, but I don't know where the heck it is. But I got a few pictures of me with Mr. Horning,
Wow.
and I got a few in there, and he was, he wasn't the friendliest guy. He was like, here's the autograph next. One of those things.
He liked to throw him down as well, as I say, right? He liked to have a few pops at JD.
It looked like you liked the milk.
Right, he liked the milk. He liked the milk.
Yeah, he liked.
What about him? He went to Notre Dame, of course, right? He was Vince Lombardi's boy.
Won the Heisman. I'm going back and forth to some of my Facebook friends. He probably shouldn't have, but he was the golden boy, And Jim Brown came in fifth that year, and Paul Hornung, under 52% with 13 interceptions and 2 TDs passed, and then he wins the Heisman. But hey, he was Paul Hornung.
He was Paul. He was one of 7 players to win the Heisman Trophy and the MVP.
Oh, only 7. I would think more than that. That was it.
Well,
that was
Lamar Jackson, Cam Newton, Barry Sanders, Marcus Allen, Earl Campbell, O.J. Simpson, and Paul Hornung.
Okay. Well, a lot of Heisman guys weren't great players in the NFL. Right. I think it's like a curse. But if you looked at all the Heisman guys, Archie Griffin,
right?
Guys didn't do great in the NFL. Gino Cappelletti, I think that guy from 1970,
the Boston Patriots. Gino Cappelletti.
Yeah, Gino Cappelletti. Right. Wasn't it Ed Marinaro?
He was a kicker, Gino Cappelletti. No?
I'm thinking, wasn't there a running back by that name or something?
I don't know.
Can't think of. But Ed Marinaro.
Ed Marinaro, right? But he never went. He was never MVP. Yeah, he was the Vikings, and then he went to the Jets. Wasn't much of a pro player. MVP.
He was a Heisman
but he
guy,
didn't.
Right?
No, I don't think so. I think Pat Sullivan won it. Pat Sullivan, I think, won that Heisman that year. It was supposed to be Ed Marinaro, but I think it was Pat Sullivan of Auburn. Why do I remember that? I have no idea. I'm taking those brain pills now, so.
Okay, well,
things are popping back. They're popping back, yeah. Boom, Pat Sullivan. See, took 2. I remember Pat Sullivan.
Not a good pro, not a great pro, I think, right? And,
he was a quarterback, yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, if you were an unknown guy, you'd have a better shot of being a great NFL quarterback.
Yeah, all right. Paul Hornung's dead. Sorry to see it.
Let's see who's next. When we do the next show.
He's dead, and that's what killed him. All right. So, all right. We're going to segue to baseball. I was scratching my head today. Right. I said, I don't know what to do. So we're going to be talking about third baseman.
Oh, okay.
All right. I know your head's, things are turning.
I'm turning.
All right. We're going to start off with our now famous. They want that to be one of the main parts of the movie. It's the Bullseye Trivia question. Hit it.
And now it's time for the Bullseye Trivia question of the day.
Yes, the Bullseye Trivia question, like no other. You're not getting this in any other sports cast anywhere.
All right.
Okay, it's a third baseman question. I really could knock you out here. I want to know if I want to take it easy with you or shouldn't I take it easy with you?
Give me a medium. Don't kill me too bad.
All right, let me give you something easy. Okay.
Lighten it up for me a little
who
bit.
holds?
I'm having a rough day. Yeah.
All right, rough day. I
Number 5.
Easy. Let me give you something easy. All right,
Here
we go. Who has the highest? All right, ready? Who has the highest single season batting average by a third baseman in the National League in the 20th century?
All right.
Nice and easy. Okay.
Nice and easy, yeah.
All right. Is it Joe Torre, Pete Rose, Heine Zimmerman, or Fred Lindstrom?
Well, either it's a trick question or my initial hunch was correct. I was going to go. I remember the guy's average. I remember it was 363 in 1971. I'm going to go Joe Torre. Is that right?
No, the answer is Fred Lindstrom. Sorry.
Oh, it was a trick question. I thought it was one of these unknown guys.
Fred Lindstrom batted 379 in 1930.
Wow. Holy smokes. How did I miss that guy?
I don't know. I never heard of him either. See, this is why we do this show. Should I look up Fred Lindstrom or do we care? I mean, I don't know about Freddie Lindstrom. He was a National League Baseball player with the Giants, Pirates, Cubs, and Brooklyn Dodgers from 24 to 36. He's in the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Inducted in 1976. He got there before Munson.
Well, he might be there before your top 100 list, maybe then, if he was that good. I can't wait to hear what your list is then, third baseman.
At the age of 23, Lindstrom hit .358 for the Giants. He was named the Sporting News Major League All-Star Team's third baseman, ahead of Harold Pie Trainer. Remember him? Remember good old Pie?
Of course.
2 years later, he repeated the honor, scoring 127 runs and batting .379 Second to only another one of your icons, Rogers Hornsby, among right-handed batters in the National League history.
Wow. Got
Learning again here on Bullseye the podcast.
Only here. Okay. Good one.
This is why they're craving for the documentary. They're craving for the documentary.
I can't wait, John Candy.
All right, here we go. Here comes our list. This is the Bullseye Top 100. Hit it!
This is the Bullseye Top 100.
All right, Bullseye Top 100. We're going to start at number 33. Number 33. We're going to go to 33.
With that. I feel like I'm on like the dating game.
Yes,
you know?
We're going 33.
Right,
I couldn't go past 33. I didn't know anybody anymore. All right?
All right.
All right, we're going to go to best third baseman, number 33, Bill Madlock.
Oh, there are that many great ones. Okay. Bill Madlock. We're on Chicago Cubs, right? He had some high batting average.
Played for the Rangers, the Cubs, the Giants, the Pirates, the Dodgers, and the Tigers.
That many teams for a great player. He had some crazy. I remember having his baseball card, and it was like, wow, I got Madlock. You know, so
right.
It was okay.
He had 2,000 career hits.
He was a hitter. He was like a base hitter, right? I remember that. And he had like 3 or 4 like major years.
Yeah,
like
right. He had
maybe cumulative wasn't great, but
let's see his batting average. What was his batting average? Is it 300? He had over 300. 304.
Okay.
Yeah, 304.
Wow.
Pretty good, right? Number 33. This list was tough today. It took me a couple hours on this one. I got interrupted a lot, but I got number 33 is Bill Madlock. What was his nickname, Bill Madlock? He had a nickname.
I don't know. If I heard, I'd know it.
Yeah. There was some kind of nickname. I think his most.
I thought you know it.
Yeah, no. It's again, I have to take 2 more pills. I'm getting there. It's starting to come back. Okay, number 32, Ryan Zimmerman.
All right. He's a guy I've heard of.
Washington Nationals, 2005 to 2019. Ready for this?
All right. Yeah.
1,784 hits, 270 home runs.
There's a lot of homers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad.
I know, back in the day, Ray Stops, this,
not
he began
era,
in 2000. I know, it's not your era, but we got to, it's all right. Ryan Zimmerman makes number 32.
Okay.
All right. Here's a dude I never heard of. He's still playing, I think. Chris Bryant, Chicago Cubs.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Is that the guy that's only been playing like 5 years?
He's been playing 5 years, but he's got some. How did he get on this list? I don't know.
I don't know. I know he started out good, right? He was a good home run guy.
Yeah, I threw him on there. I felt sorry for him. Yeah, 2015, 2019 Chicago Cubs. He's still playing. Let's see. He had 751 hits. What's so big about that? And hey, Bullseye, why is he on this list? I don't know. Chris Bryant, number 31.
He hasn't been playing a lot of years, but I think he had some great years, though.
Yeah.
But he needs to play a little more, but I
put him there. It's for the people who are going, hey. All right, here's one guy you love, Doug DeCinces.
I did like him a lot. Yeah, he was.
This is the Ray K era right here, 73 to 87.
Yeah, late
wheelhouse?
70s, early 80s. He was like a cool guy. He liked his good field, good career numbers. Right, he played a lot of years. Like
played with the Orioles, the Angels, and the Cardinals.
I bet his numbers are very good. Yeah, he was
1,500 hits, 237 home runs.
Not bad.
What do we got here? Slugging percentage 445. RBI is 879.
He was a good guy to have.
Steady third baseman, good fielder, right?
Steady. Yeah, very good. Very good. I liked him.
All right,
good
so good. Thank you. It was a tough decision.
Good memories.
Here's one. Matt Williams, number 29.
Okay, more modern era, right? But he was
87 to 2003. I mean, he played. Played for the Giants. Played for the Arizona Diamondbacks when they beat the Yankees. Remember?
Yeah, that's what I remember. I think he was a clutch guy, and I think he came through against the Yankees. Maybe that's why I remember.
1,878 hits, 378 home runs.
There it is. Yeah, I remember with the home runs, right?
Yeah, big
that's
home
a lot
runs.
of home runs for a third baseman. That's got to
Right.
be top 10 home run type stuff.
Over 1,000 RBIs, 12-18. Good fielder.
Yeah, good choice.
All right. And, yeah, he became a manager, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Here's one you'll not know. Troy Gloss, even though you should. California, Anaheim Angels, Arizona Diamondbacks, Toronto Blue Jays, Cardinals, and Atlanta Braves. 1,375 hits, 320 home runs.
What's his name?
Troy Gloss.
Wow. I've never heard of him before with 320 homers. That's not good for me. I should know him. But...
I know. It's all right. Hey, look, the show is the show. It's about, we're just discussing it. Who the heck cares?
It happens.
Yeah, but, we didn't know Troy Gloss. Oh, go screw. You know, we don't know him, okay? Troy Gloss. I knew him. What are you going to do?
Oh, okay.
Here's one of my favorites of all time. Ready? Heine Grow.
Oh, was that one of the guys in the trivia that you
Good
said?
old Heine. Yes. Go.
Oh, wait a minute. He must have played 1931.
So what happened to me? My Heine grew. Heine Grow.
It grew out, right?
Right, it grew out. Right. And it got flat.
What years did he play? I mean, what are you talking about years?
1912 to 1927.
Hey, I knew it had to be back then. Okay.
Heine.
I bet his BA was good, right? Batting
Heine.
average must have been high for back then.
Heine. Heine Grow.
Well, that was a popular name back then. That was like
It was?
Lou, back then. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, it was popular for back then. For 1912, it was popular.
Really?
But what? Yeah. What were the numbers?
He had 1,700 hits, 1,800 hits. Only 26 home runs. Come on, Heine.
Well, it was a dead ball error, so you can't blame
Dead ball
Heine
error,
for that.
right. What else? 308 doubles, 87 triples. RBIs,
That's pretty good.
Batting average 292.
Okay, that's not bad. Not great
bad.
for them. Yeah, but
Right.
not bad. Yeah,
Heine
That's
Grow.
tough. it's tough.
Right.
You know,
Plus, those uniforms were very, very heavy. How could you play in those
train
uniforms?
travel.
It was that,
the
that
food.
heavy cotton. Right. Right.
Yeah, it was tough era.
The spikes were like long and, heavy.
Yeah.
If it ever rained, forget it, because they left their spikes out in the rain, and the gloves. It's terrible. Terrible.
The infield, they didn't smooth the infield
Terrible.
back then. It was a little bit harder to
Yes.
catch the ball, Yeah.
And here's a guy who's a real hack. Stan Hack, number 26.
Oh, Stan Hack. He was
Chicago
he was
Cubs.
good. I heard the name Hack.
Hack.
What were his numbers?
Stan Hack had 2,193 hits.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
301 was his batting average.
Okay.
See
Pretty good.
See what Bullseye's got to go through to make the list just?
Well, he
I
wasn't
could
a
put
hack.
anybody. I mean, I could put Aurelio Rodriguez and Celerino Sanchez on there, but I don't think we would have made it.
Well, don't make fun of Celerino. He was my guy when I was a kid.
You were a big Celerino guy.
I liked him. Yeah, he
You
was my
liked
favorite guy
Celerino.
back then.
He had that rocket
I
arm.
know. He had the rocket. Yeah, he had the long hair. Yeah.
He was super hip. Mexican.
Yeah.
Celerino Sanchez.
Right.
Here's
Played
a
1 year
modern guy who makes the list. He'll soon be way up at the top. Manny Machado.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now you're talking good players. Okay.
Yeah. Now he's he's bound for Hall of Fame. I think. Right. Cooperstown probably if he keeps it going.
Yeah. What are the numbers? I mean, they got to be pretty nice.
I mean, up until last year, he had 1,200 hits. He had He had 200 home runs, 280 batting average, and if he doesn't get hurt, who knows? He's only been playing. He's only like 27 years old. So, How did he make this list? All right, here we go. Bob Elliott.
Oh, who the?
Bob Elliott played 1939 to 1953. Pittsburgh, Boston Braves, New York Giants, St. Louis Browns, Chicago White Sox. 2,061 hits.
Wow. Okay.
288 batting. You see what we're teaching people here. All right.
Well, you learn the things you usually want to know.
Right.
If you hear
Absolutely.
the show.
288, 2,000 hits, whatever, 1,000 runs. And he looked like Wink Martindale, Bob Elliott. I mean, that's what he looked like. Yeah, that Wink Martindale. All right. Here's one. Screw him. I don't want to talk about this guy. All right, here we go. One of the. I say that in tribute to game show hosts because of the. Speaking of death, Alex Trebek. So. My top five was Wink Martindale, Bill Cullen. Remember Bill Cullen?
Bill Cullen with the glasses, to tell the truth, right?
Right. Bill Cullen with the glasses, Wink Martindale.
Wink, They were all great.
Who was Gene Rayburn? One of the best.
With the big skinny microphone,
the skinny
right?
mic, yes. Charles Nelson
Match
Riley.
Game.
Yeah, I wish he was back
right.
on. Now Alec Baldwin's doing Match Game. I wouldn't watch anything that Alec Baldwin does. I
didn't
punch
know
him
they
right
have
between the eyes. What?
They actually have these game shows. Still on?
Alec Baldwin does Match Game. He's a real prick.
I can't imagine watching a game show
with Alec Baldwin. All right. Number 22, Toby Harrah.
Oh, Toby Harrah, Texas Rangers, 1974, right? Yeah. He was solid. He was a solid fielder. I don't know what his numbers hitting wise are.
Believe it or not, he played for the Washington Senators, then the Texas Rangers.
Okay.
Cleveland Indians, and then the Yankees. He did play for the Yankees.
Later on, right, at the end of the career, right? Yeah.
He had almost 2,000 hits.
Toby Harrah, he was like a brand name back then, right? Toby Harrah. He was like big time back then. Yeah, I liked him.
Yeah. What else do we know about him? He hit batting average 263, 195 home runs, 307 doubles, 1954 in hits. And, third baseman, you would think there's a lot of great ones. There aren't. There's a lot of average players.
Yeah. Toby Harrah's like in your top 20, so it can't be that huge of a list, man. You think about it, right?
Yeah, he was good, though. I do remember Toby Harrah. Here's a guy who became the president of the Yankees, Al Rosen.
He was a third baseman, too?
Third baseman, became president of the Yankees, right?
Wow. What year are you talking with him? You're talking like...
Well, he played from 47 to 56.
Oh, okay. Al Rosen. You don't think of him being a player.
He played I think he was a guy who helped stop DiMaggio's hitting streak. Didn't he make like a couple of great plays in that game or something?
I think he did. He was a power hitter, though, right? How many homers did he hit?
192 home runs, 717 RBIs. It doesn't sound great, but...
He probably didn't play a lot of years, though, right? He sounded like
he played,
like 9 years.
What did he play? He played 9 years, Al Rosen.
All right, that's pretty good for only 9.
Yes.
Okay.
That's when Bob Hope used to own a part of the Cleveland Indians.
Remember the Indians, that was in the 54 or whatever,
Remember that on I Love Lucy? When,
I remember he was in one of the episodes and they played it up.
And he mentioned Al Rosen. I missed Al Rosen up at bat when Lucy was giving him a hot dog. Remember that? All right.
Was Al Rosen?
Al Rosen was the guy that... How do I remember this? Prevagen.
Wow.
I remember this stuff.
Bullseye with the memory.
Yes. All right, here's one. Robin Ventura, number 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, he was solid. He threw some numbers up, right? Check his lifetime numbers.
All right. He had 294 home runs.
Yeah.
1,182 RBIs.
All right, now we're talking. Now
I'm starting to get in my groove, right? The lane.
Now you're getting
I had to go beyond 20. I couldn't think of anybody, so I pulled Heidi Grow out of my ass. Oh, no, excuse me. Sorry about that.
Good one. You got to give me some numbers.
All right, Robert Ventura, 1,885 hits. 338 doubles, 14 triples, 294 home runs, 1,182 RBIs.
Now we're talking some solid numbers. I hope it continues. Now I'm getting excited.
Played for the Yankees too. I mean, just everybody played for the Yankees, but I don't remember one.
Oh, you remember that? Yeah,
how was he with the Yankees? Did he have a good year?
He was okay. He was in those championship later
with the
championship
Mets. He went to the Mets they went to the World Series with the Mets, right? When they lost the Yankees,
he was a good player. Yeah, he was a
White Sox, Dodgers. Became a manager. Became a manager, right? Robin Ventura.
Yeah.
Makes the list at number 20. Now it's getting exciting.
All right.
Here's another one, The Penguin, Ron Say. Number 19.
Ron Say, yeah. Mid-70s. He was a power hitter, not big, but he had that little flip. Remember that little from the shoulder?
Right, he was right. The Penguin.
Yeah, he had that weird little batting stance, and he had some power though. He got some juice a couple of years, right? Let me hear.
And he made the last out in the 1978 World Series. Oh, a pop-up, right?
He popped up.
The Munson Carter, right? That's right.
He popped up, right?
That's right.
I remember that. Yeah,
Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
That's when we thought the Yankees were going to lose, right? And then I think I remember my father went to bed, and then the Yankees came back, remember? And they won the game?
No, I know they were down 0-2 in the first two games, and then they came back. And
my father always went to bed when they were losing. And they
he didn't want to see him lose.
He gave up.
It was all over.
I'm going to bed. And then he'd go, what happened? And I used to tell him what happened. Okay, number 18, Buddy Bell.
Oh, Buddy Bell. He was solid for the Indians, right?
Indians, Rangers, Reds, and the Houston Astros, and became a manager, right? Buddy Bell.
Buddy Bell.
201 home runs, 2,514 hits.
Okay. Well, his father was a player. His father was a big-time player. Buddy Bell, right?
His father was that Bert Bell? No, that was.
I don't know. Wait,
his father, Buddy Bell.
We're talking about.
Buddy Bell with the blonde hair. Yeah, Buddy with the blonde hair.
Well, anyway, his father, Mr. Bell, was a solid player.
His father was a player, too. Was his name Buddy, too? Or was it Bert?
Maybe. It was some kind of Bell.
It's a Bert Bell. Bert Bell has something to do with football.
Let the listeners check it out.
Oh, brother. Okay. What else about Buddy Bell? Screw him. We don't care. All right. Buddy Bell makes the list at number 18. Ready for this one? Darrell Evans.
Ooh. Yeah. Red Sox, right?
No. Tigers. Tigers, Giants, and Braves. Was a lefty.
Braves, yeah.
69. 20 years. Played 20 years.
He had a lot of homers for a few years. I don't know what's the lifetime numbers.
Okay. Ready for this? 2,223 hits, 414 home runs.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Now we're talking. Now we're getting
1,354 RBIs. And that's it. He was good. Darrell Evans. We soon forgot him. Not here on this show.
I haven't thought of him in a while. I'm glad you mentioned him.
And that'll be the last time we do. Okay. Evan Longoria.
Oh, all right. Yeah, he was. I thought he might be higher on the list. Is he retired now?
I think so. Evan Longoria. I think so. Who knows?
He was dangerous. He was dangerous. Yeah. I hated when he came up. He was
a Yankee killer, right? Killer.
Yeah. He was.
Tampa still kills the Yankees. They always manage.
Yeah. Evan, no, he had the power and the average, right? He had that like George Brett type of.
277 home runs, 946 RBIs, 363 doubles.
Yeah, he had some crazy great years, though. You know? I remember that. Yeah.
Now he makes the list of numbers getting exciting. Ready? Here's your boy. Ready? Here we go. Memories.
Yeah.
You know who this one is now. Ready? Greg Nettles.
Oh, there we go. Okay. That's about right. I mean, I thought maybe higher, but, then the batting average wasn't too high. Pretty good homers. Field, though. Probably the top 3 fielding third baseman ever, right?
Absolutely. He played till he was 43.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He went away from the Yankees?
He played for the Twins, the Indians, the Yankees. I think the Yankees got him in a trade with the Twins or the Indians with Chambliss. Remember that? Gabe Paul got him from the Indians?
Yeah.
And then after he left to go to San Diego with Goose Gossage. Remember that after the Yankees?
Yeah.
And then he wound up going to Atlanta and Montreal, which I had no idea. I think he went to Montreal with Pete Rose. They were on the same team.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That year.
Okay.
Right?
My man, Greg Nettles. Yeah.
Greg Nettles. 2,225 hits. What's that?
He used to put didn't he put something in the bat to keep the bat souped up?
What, the cork? The cork in the bat or something?
Yeah, didn't he put
I think he hollowed out the top. Remember the big thing? They actually would hollow out the
That's what
top to make it lighter.
Yeah, he did something like that. Yeah. He was, you had to love him. Anyone that does that, right?
I mean, he won that 1978 77 World Series, right? With those dives, those catches.
Hey, every play seemed to be
Every
a
play,
dive,
right?
That scooped to second for a double play, or dive left, dive right.
He won that series.
He was a vacuum cleaner. Yeah.
390 home runs in his career.
That many, huh?
Oh. Not much of a batting average, though. 247. I don't know if that's...
that probably keeps him out. Yeah. I'm thinking Hall of Fame potential, but close. I got to say close. I'm biased, but...
Oh, he also had the short porch at Yankee Stadium that helped him.
Yeah, he led the league the 1 year with 32, I think, right?
Yeah.
That 1 year. Yeah.
Well, it was part of that great team. Great memories. And he also caught the last out against Yaz when they beat the Red Sox.
I remember just
that?
About foul.
Like from his shoulder, he caught it on his shoulder.
Yeah, he used to always catch him on his shoulder. Yeah. He had a unique test, and he squeezed it, and that was a big game. Watched it.
There you go.
I took off from school to watch that game, but I had to do it.
So did I.
Sorry, teacher.
Yes.
Sorry, teacher.
I was in college, I think. Yeah, I was in. It was like the first. I was in the dorm, right? It was a day game.
It was a beautiful day. Right. Remember, it was like perfect spring, 80 degrees.
Right.
Yeah.
We got David Wright coming in at 14. The Mets.
All right, the Met. You got to bring a Met in there.
You forgot about David Wright, but he had a lot of good years. I mean, he went from 2004 to 2016, and like it flew. I mean, like it, wow.
It just seemed like he was in the league just recently, right? And
just 242 home runs, 390 doubles, 490 slugging percentage, batting average 296. I mean, that's one of the best of all time. There you go.
And he got injured. If he didn't get injured, it might have been even better, man. Didn't he get some injury for a year?
Yeah, he had a bad back or something. Yeah, and he was one of the good guys too. Very nice man, I heard. Very nice guy.
Yeah,
class,
solid guy.
Classic.
Yeah, you had to like him. Even I'm a Yankee guy.
Yeah, they're right. I mean, the Mets. I stopped hating the Mets at a certain point. I used to hate the Mets, and I was like, I kind of liked them. When they got Piazza and everything, I started to like them. It's Italian. And Bobby V, of course. Speaking
he lives in Italy, Piazza, he lives in Italy.
Oh yeah, he lives in Italy now, does he? But I know he still has roots in Pennsylvania. I think he has a car dealership.
Maybe. But he's like right now he's in Italy, so he does live there.
Yeah, he married a Playboy playmate or something, a penthouse model.
Oh, did he? Okay,
good for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Italian, Sal Bando.
Oh, man, Sal Bando.
Well, one of these shows we're going to do the greatest Italian-American team. I was going to do it tonight, but I just wasn't feeling it. So
that's a good team. Let's do that one episode. That'd be a fun one.
Yeah, we're going to do that next. We're going to do a lot of that. Sal Bando played from 66 to 81. The Kansas City, Oakland A's, and Milwaukee Brewers, 2 teams. That's it. And it was
He was. I remember he looked good in that Oakland A uniform.
Yes.
Had that
Gene Tennis,
look,
right? With Gene Tennis and Joe Rudy and Bill North.
Yeah, they had a lot of Italians right on that team. Yeah.
Yeah, 242 home runs, 1,039 RBIs.
Okay.
So I think he had, and that's the other guy. That's the other guy. Sorry, take that back. He was fine. Sal Bando. All right, Ken Boyer, number 12.
Ken Boyer, yeah, he's a fielder, big fielder, and good numbers too, right? He played for the Braves, I believe.
Played for the Cardinals. Played for the White Sox, and he played for the Mets. I think 62 Mets. I think he played for.
Oh, was he on that team?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ken Boyer, Cleveland Ken.
There's Cleveland Ken, right? Cleet. I don't think we have. Cleet didn't make the list. I blew him off. I went with Ken.
Okay.
Can't have too many Boyers on your list. What?
He had the bigger numbers, right? Ken. I think
Ken had 282 home runs.
Yep. That's right.
287 batting average. 318 doubles. And that's about it. Ken Boyer. Number 12. All right, ready? Here's a guy I know you won't know, Josh Donaldson. Maybe you will. Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know him. He must have been he's modern, right?
And yeah, modern guy, 1,000 hits, 2010 to 2019. Blue Jays, A's, Indians, and Braves. 219 home runs, 1,000 hits, batting average at 273. Somehow he weasels his way into this list. Nobody paid me off, but I got him on here. Ready? Here's the guy. Number two.
You always get one like that.
Well, you got to go by numbers. You got to mix it up. I mean, I was having a hard time with this one. Notice I left A-Rod out.
I noticed that.
Yeah. Well, you know why. Okay, because he really wasn't a third baseman. He was a shortstop. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 10, Brooks Robinson. We know him, we love him. The legend.
I would have thought higher. He's notorious for one of the top third
You got to really work the bullseye list to get there. He played from the age of 8. Played from the age of 18 to 40. 1955 to 1977. 2,848 hits. 267.
He got him at 10.
Yes, 267.
Okay.
Things. 267 batting average, but of course, he was all glove. He was the glove meister, right? Golden gloves.
Glove guy.
He was
he
the
had
glove guy.
some good years too, though. Good years with the other Robinson, Frank. Robinson.
Right. Boo Powell, Davey Johnson, right? They had
the vacuum cleaner. Yeah,
those good teams. Yep. He was at 1970 World Series, right, against the Reds when he was making all those plays.
Oh yeah. Remember Sports Illustrated? Remember with the glove on the ground land with the glove up? Yeah.
All right, Brooksy. I interviewed him too. Later on in his career.
You got to dig that out.
He wore a toupee. Yes.
Okay.
Scott Rowland.
Funny one to remember.
Yeah. Scott Rowland. Right, really good. Philadelphia Phillies, 96 to 2012. Phillies, Cardinals, Blue Jays, and the Reds. 2,000 hits. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
316 home runs.
Wow.
280 batting average.
Yeah. Solid
right?
all the way
Scott
through.
See, Philly? Yeah. I got your guy there. I got Scott Rowland in there. All right, he's number 9.
All right.
Here we are.
Fan.
Very famous. Yeah. We love this man. We speak about him a lot. I often dream about him. Frank Home Run Baker.
Oh, man. Frank Home Run Baker. 1908?
Very good. 1908 to 19... right. Through 1922. Yeah. What a career. Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees.
Okay.
I wonder how I got the name Home Run. He only hit 96 of them.
Yeah, but back in 1908,
that's a lot of home runs
in a year. You led the league probably. So
see,
that was a lot back then before Babe, and the ball got juiced a little more.
Right, 103 triples, 315 doubles, and batting average of 307. That's why.
Oh, okay, good one.
Lefty.
Surprise! I forgot about Home Run Baker. I'm glad he's in there.
Thank you. Bringing up memories. Here's one I know you won't know. Adrian Beltre. Maybe you will. 1998 to 2018, played for the Dodgers, Mariners, Red Sox, and Texas Rangers. 3,000 hits, my friend.
Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, you can't argue with that.
3,166 hits, 477 home runs.
Oh, wow. Those might be the top third baseman numbers. Well, and I won't say
just
ever,
a little better than Bob Elliott. He did good. Right?
Okay.
We don't think about them, but geez, these are big numbers here, right?
Yeah, they're huge. 3,000 hits. That's a short
286 is batting average, 1,700 RBIs, 477 home runs.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't remember one game he played. See, there we go. Adrian Beltre. Where was I between 98 and 2018?
Yeah,
I
missed him too somehow.
Not in a good place.
Oh,
all right, here's one of my faves of all time, Ron Santo, number 6.
Oh yeah, good old Ron. I think he's one of those good guys. He was an announcer for the Cubs, I think.
Right.
And,
I think he's diabetic. He became famous being a diabetic.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Chicago Cubs, Chicago White Sox.
Oh, really?
2,254 hits.
Yeah, he had numbers though. Here's the power numbers. He had like RBIs and a lot of homers, right?
342 homers, 1,331 RBIs.
Yeah. He was, his late 60s, right? Early 70s prime.
Yeah, he was on that team with Fergie Jenkins and
Ernie Banks,
Bill Hands, Ernie Banks. They lost to the Mets.
All-star.
Remember they blew the Miracle Mets. They passed the Cubs to get to the pennant, right?
Yeah. Back from it.
That's when the Cubs began the big choke every year.
I remember I was rooting for him too then.
Leo DeRocha was the coach, was the manager, right?
Leo, that's right. Leo DeRocha,
right?
Right.
All right, Ron Santo, another Paisan makes the list. If you notice, Bullseye's Italian. It ends with a vowel, right? Bullseye.
You were a catcher, so when we do our catcher list, we'll talk about you.
Yes, famous. Chipper Jones, number 5.
Yeah, well, now you're coming into numbers, right? He was, throw out the numbers. I mean, we're talking gigantic stuff, right, with him.
2,726 hits, 468 home runs.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Did he make the Hall of Fame?
I think he did.
I'm forgetting. I got to look that up.
I'm thinking he did. He should have. I mean, those numbers put you in the Hall of Fame.
303 batting average.
He's got to be in. Yeah.
They hated him in the Mets, right? They hated Chipper Jones, right? Remember they used to chant Chipper, right? Remember they used to get on his case?
Well, he was the good-looking guy, and they got all the girls type of guy, and he got all the clutch hits. He was. I don't know how you couldn't like him.
He was jealous. I know about it. Jealousy get you nowhere.
Right.
Jealousy get you nowhere in life.
Yeah, that's right.
No, he was big. He was on those Atlanta Brave teams that got to the World Series that lost to the Yankees, right, in '96.
Yeah. He was a force. A force.
Chipper Jones, number 5. It's getting exciting, right? Number 4, George Brett.
Now you're getting into the juice. Okay, George Brett. Yeah, he's he might. I don't know. I mean, high average, high homers.
He had everything going. 304 batting average, 3,000 hits. 3,154 hits, 317 home runs, 1,596 RBIs. Really good. Part of those great Kansas City Royal teams. Very exciting to watch. Him and Hal McRae and that whole team there. Amos Otis, right? Those are good.
Right, hit that home run, right?
Against Gossage, right? With the Pine Tar.
He was the Pine Tar. My wife, that was her first game she ever went to, she told me.
Really? The Pine Tar guy. He went ballistic. He went ballistic.
She was in the upper deck. And when it happened, I said, "Did you know what was going on?" She goes, "I had no idea." Because in the crowd, nobody knew what was going on. They just saw these guys arguing, and it was like, "What's going on?" So that was an interesting perspective, And then, they had no idea what it was, And then they call them out, and they're like, "You're in the crowd. You really don't know what happened."
That was part of the legend of Billy Martin, that play.
Yeah, they knew it the whole time. Then they waited.
A home run. Yep.
Yeah, that's the Billy move. Yeah.
See, he came running out of the dugout. He's going, bullshit, with the tobacco in his mouth. Bullshit. Oh, he was going nuts.
He had to hold him back.
Stroke.
Yeah.
All right, number 3 is Wade Boggs.
Oh, man. Yeah. What's his lifetime batting average? I mean, it's got to be way up, right?
327. It's insane.
Yeah.
327, 3,000 hits.
Yeah.
9,000 at bats. 1,000 RBIs, 118 home runs. He just hit singles, slapped it around.
Yeah. He was a good fielder too, right? He had not a great strong arm, but he always got over there in time, like Nettles, right? He just kind of got it.
How
over.
did the Yankees pull off getting him from the Red Sox? That was like another one of those steals.
I don't know the history. Yeah, I don't know the history, but he was instrumental in that home run. Remember riding that horse after it?
Yeah, that was again, it was Babe Ruth and Wade Boggs, two of the big steals the Yankees got from the Red Sox.
Yeah, that was and he was a factor in winning the series.
That's right. All right, we're getting to the end here because I know you got to go. Eddie Matthews, number 2.
Yeah, 500 homers. I know that. Him and Hank Aaron were the guys, and I had his baseball card, and I really couldn't believe he had 500 homers. That was like the big number back then.
Yeah, 271 batting average, 500 home runs, 1,453 Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
Eddie Matthews, lefty.
Eddie Matthews.
And
Legend.
number one on the Bullseye third baseman
I know
list.
who it is. I know who it is because I know you. I didn't hear him yet. You want to tell me? You want me to guess?
I'll do my impersonation of Harry
Okay.
Callis.
Okay. Go ahead.
And here comes Michael Jack Schmidt.
That's my Harry Callis.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you.
That was impressive.
Thank you.
Impressive.
Mike Schmidt, best third baseman of all time. Can you believe it?
Yeah. Well,
But
you
he,
got
but
to
yet
put him
he
there.
only
He had
hit
the great-
he only hit 267.
Well, that's the only negative is the BA. But the fielding, how many Gold Gloves? He must have been
Five,
up to 12.
I think 5 or 6. I think
Might
540.
be higher.
I didn't look up Golden Gloves. I'm going by average
Might be
here.
higher.
Maybe higher than that.
yeah.
No, should I check that
Might
out?
be higher.
548 home runs, 1,500 RBIs. Michael Jack Schmidt.
One of the greats.
makes,
One of the greats. Good choice. Bullseye hits
Not
another
bad, right?
Bullseye.
Another classic show. Another classic show. These are getting so good.
Hey, I want to see you with those Bermuda shorts out in the when we go
we're
on
picking up
vacation,
audience galore.
That's what I mean. Okay.
We're
okay.
picking up downloads.
Are we in
and-
Cuba yet? Are we in Cuba?
No, I think we're in Caracas, Venezuela. You know, the
right,
same
that's
people
the
who make
place.
the. Okay, we
Yeah.
won't talk about that. But that was a good show, I think.
Thank you.
You remember?
Yeah.
See you next time.